What's up, everyone? Welcome into the Titans sector. If you are a Titans fan, this is the place to be. The takes are hot, the passion is real, and the opinions are sure to collide. My name is Van, and as always, I'm joined by my man Ghost over here. And we are really excited to bring you guys a special guest on the pod today. But before we get started in introducing our guest, I want to remind everybody to hit that like button while you're here. And if you haven't, subscribe to our channel. And furthermore, if you know another Titans fan, which I'm sure you do, go ahead and share our content with them. We'd love to connect with the fan base. So with that said, TJ, let's roll in and introduce all of our listeners and watchers to our special guest today.
Go ahead and bring him in. Here is Armando.
Hey guys,
What's
thank
up,
you
man?
for having me.
Welcome.
Thanks. How are you?
Doing good, man. So what we're going to have you do is just kind of like just tell us about Armando. Introduce yourself.
All right. Armando is a huge Titans fans, and since '93, since we are the Oilers, the story is a little complicated because I was in the hospital. I lost a kidney when I was a kid, and I they have a TV. And first of all, I'm from Mexico City, and that's why my accent. So I was in the hospital, and I watched Steelers against the Oilers, and I love that Oiler blue, and I fall in love, and I completely was into that team, and that was for 30 years ago, and I'm still with it. I'm always I never lose or skip a Titans game in my life. So
that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, a lot of losses, but
that makes 3 of
us. And you've seen them all, Armando. You've seen them all.
I've seen it all.
Absolutely. So what down in Mexico City, man? Like, so is there like a Titans community? Like, what's it like down there? Do you have like people to hang out with and stuff?
We have the Titans Family Mexico here in Mexico City. This is it's funny because there are so many nations in Mexico, but all the popular teams, Steelers, the Cowboys, the Dolphins, you name it. But the only house that has I don't know how to say, we have an own house, and because all the nations, all the fan clubs gather in a food place. It's called the Wings or the Chili's or any name, and we have a very own. My friend Manuel Lopez, who owns that bar, owns that restaurant, and everything is a Titans them or an Oilers them, and you need to know. I'm going to send you a TikTok that I made about that place, and you're not gonna believe that place really exists, because not even in Nashville has a place like this. Then we are so many fans in Mexico. We gather all the Sundays like church, like 40 people. And in 2020, when we play against the Chiefs in the conference final, we were like 120 people. Nobody is sitting because there's no room for sitting. But it was awesome. I was thinking, I was alone all my life, being a Titans fan, and where are you guys? Where have you been? I was alone because I don't know nobody until the 2017 that the group was made.
Wow.
After the earthquake here in Mexico, and it was fun because I that year I won the Titans Hall of Fame, and because the movie Coco, and I made in Mexico we have a tradition called Dia de Muertos, is Day of the Dead, and
Mhm.
we made ofrendas. Ofrendas is something like you put something to your family that is dead, of things or food that
Mhm.
used to like of that person. And I made one of the Titans. I sent it to the social media and they love it because that year was the Coco movie, and it was something something cool.
It's very big. Yeah.
And that,
Yeah.
yeah,
My
and
daughter loves it, by the way.
yeah. Everybody here loves it. And that year, it was my first approachment with the Titans team, and
Yeah.
so we still we could make a group, a little group in social media about the Tennessee Titans. That in that year we called Titans Nation MX for Mexico.
Mhm.
But then we changed it to Titans Family Mexico, and it was an awesome group because we know each other. We know each other. In today's, I can tell you, all my friends are Titans fans, and you're not gonna believe it. I have 5 close friends that live near to me. They
Wow.
are my neighbors,
Yeah.
so it,
That's
it's
crazy.
funny. It's funny. Yeah,
That is funny because I live in
yeah.
Ohio, and I think there's exactly one Titans fan, and I think it's me. That's the way it feels sometimes.
You know, Armando, you mentioned your TikTok video, and I think I've seen that video of the house or the
Yeah.
bar where you guys are spending those days as a fan club, and it is incredible, man. Like I'm telling you, for anybody that watches this podcast, if they have not seen that video, you got to check it out because, and maybe some way we can put it up on our sector page on X. But it is absolutely beautiful in that place, man. It is like a fan's dream. Everything decorated, Titans and all the fans in there. Um, it really was cool to see that community that you guys get together on game days, and you have this incredible place. Because, like you said, not even in Nashville, you
Yeah.
know, do you see a place like that? And to Ghost Point, you know, I'm in Alabama, and you know, I don't have I don't have neighbors that I have one neighbor that's a Titans fan. I can say that, but you know, it's harder to find them. So that's got to be a really unique and a very cool experience for you and for the rest of those friends of yours that you guys have that community so local with one another.
Yeah. And we gather with every opportunity. For example, tomorrow is the Mexico game in the World Cup, and there's a party in the Titans War Room. So we make karaoke. We once in a month we have a rock concert.
Oh wow.
Yes, and we did we do the draft party, and it's well, we are Mexicans. We know how to party, and you 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 can you can be here anytime, and that place is always open. So
That's
you're
awesome.
you anytime you wanna go here, you are welcome.
Ghost, it sounds like me and you need to take a trip down to
Yeah,
Mexico
book
City,
a flight
brother.
to
You need
Mexico is
you
what it
need
sounds
to.
like to me.
I'm gonna take care of you.
We can watch.
I believe
We
it.
can
I
watch them
believe
beat the
it.
Giants. It'll be great. um. So next, we were going to ask you. So how were you selected to be the International Fan of the Year? Like, how did that process look?
It's the first time I nominate myself. Uh, I don't know why I didn't do it before, but I said, well, why not? Why not? I'm a big fan, and
Yeah.
every day since I was 20, I wear something of the Titans every day, in work, in parties, in weddings. I always have my pin of the. Yeah, I'm a pin collector, so I'm always representing the Titans nation, so I'm a big fan. I'm a
Yeah.
huge fan. So I did my nominee in video, and the social media later told me, you have no competition, buddy, but you have competition, but it was you. It was you, and I'm really honored. I'm really honored because I love my team. I'm completely. I don't know why. There's a passion, incomprehensible, but I love my team, and I'm always representing. And I don't know why. I don't know why, because not even in Mexico we love the soccer, but I really love soccer, but not like my Titans. My Titans is different from any other teams. I have an NBA team, I have a MLB team, but there's no compare.
Yeah.
How I feel for this team. So I sent that, and I won. I won in they named me in back in March. No, February. I think it was February. I was in a situation of my parent is was in the hospital, so I manage three accounts in my social media, because I manage all the Title Family Mexico account, Batalla de Titanes account, myself, and um I receive a notification that T-Rag was following me back. So I don't know in which account it was that following. I didn't pay attention to that, because I didn't into that, because I was in the hospital, because my parent. But later I received a call from T-Rag, and I said, okay. I don't know. It was for me. Maybe it was for the group. It was for I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Tiraki gave me the news, so I was in shock. I don't remember that day, because I totally was in shock.
That's amazing. You mentioned that video, and I saw it on NFL.com because
Oh,
they have that article of you being named as the Tennessee Titans International Fan of the Year for 2025. And I thought it was so funny when T-Rack first told you that he could save you money on your car insurance.
yeah, yeah. And I was, why is this? And that's why, because I I already accept that I didn't win, because a friend of Arizona Cardinals that won last year told me,
Mm,
no, the winners announced it before the Super Bowl. So the Super Bowl was 2 weeks ago, and said that, ni modo, como decimos los mexicanos,
yeah.
we, we can nominate the next year, but I didn't expect it all.
Yeah.
Seriously, and not for did I didn't want it. It's going to make me a less fan, or
Right. Yeah.
so.
But wow, what an honor, though. I mean, that's
Yeah,
really amazing, and that's very cool. And obviously, you're very well deserving of it, which I think is pretty fantastic. Talk to us about your experience that you had at the NFL draft, because obviously, as Titans fans, we love every draft. Every
yeah,
draft is an exciting time for us bringing on new Titans players, but this year was especially exciting for Titans fans because we had the new merchandise, the new logo, the new uniforms. We had, a high draft pick that was coming in. And so I think there was a lot of Titans fans watching this draft, and we sure saw you along with some of our other Titans brothers and sisters in the fan
Yeah.
base out there. So talk to us about that experience and how unique that was, and let us know how it was for you.
Oh well, I can tell you this was the best experience of my life because I didn't expect at all, and they gave me the news, and so who are you going to travel with? And and I said I was the plus one of my girlfriend, so I went with my girlfriend because I couldn't decide with any other friend around here because
Yeah,
yeah, it was
somebody's
not
going to be
fair.
mad.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. So we went to first of all, they contact me and give me the choose what day and all the things to organize. And I said, "It's any trouble that I could make it to Nashville." They said, they're going to travel me to Nashville first." I said, "Oh, awesome, awesome." I wasn't been in Nashville since 2 years ago. It's always a pleasure to be there. So I tell her that it wasn't that if it was available to be there three days early, and she said, "Yeah, no problem." So hey, I never went in a Nashville Sounds game, and this is the year. This is the year. So I'm going to be there. And she said, "Awesome. All right. Do you want the tickets?" She told me, and no, it's okay. You already paid for my flight, so
Yeah.
I can do it. And days before, she told me, this is going to be a surprise, but you're going to be to throw the first speech, the ceremonial first speech at the song."
Wow.
Man,
And
they
I
got some pull,
was,
don't they?
what? Yeah, yeah. And wow, the experience began that day.
Did you throw a strike, Armando?
No, but it could be worse.
Good stuff.
Yeah. It was a whole experience. That Horizon Park is awesome, and
Yeah.
uh, I'm a huge Sounds game now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it for sure.
So when
Yeah.
you went up to the draft, and that whole timeline there, especially leading up to getting on stage and making that selection, that's really like, man, isn't that like every fan's dream? I mean, that's got to be just like a bucket list item to think that you're up there with all like the entire NFL and just thousands and thousands of fans. Were you nervous at all? Like, how was that experience?
Oh yeah. I was nervous all the weekend, but I was enjoying it because first day I was prepared with the Titan up sign.
Yeah, yeah.
So I totally won with this week because when we select Colonel, he goes to us to the inner circle and and seen my sign. So I saw his face, and that's really that's real because there's no way he could throw it in the way
Oh
he
yeah.
he comes with me. So it was the first win of the draft. Then Falk, he was awesome to us. And the next day, the Friday, Jeffrey Simmons announced the second round, and also went with us. And he's an awesome guy, Yeah, he signed my helmet, And also the Titans gave me a lot of things, a lot of things. He gave me merchandise, also to my girlfriend, because uh, they don't want to be in the attendance in the inner circle to be with the old logo. So
Mm.
they gave us a lot of things. It was awesome. It was so awesome. And later, the Saturday when I announced that pick, it was an experience, because all the 32 international fan of the year nominees uh, was in the podium, and they took too long to announce the pick. So I was the, the last ones, and the people of NFL told us, you cannot say anything, but just the card, just read the card. You can
Wow.
say anything. And I was a, pre- I was I have a speech prepared for my people in Mexico, for my friends, and I said, eh, this is once in a lifetime experience. I
You
don't.
did it.
Yeah, I know, and, I don't care. I don't care.
Attaboy.
I'm not gonna to and I'm not going to be here next year, because I'm not going to be an international fan of the year again. So I don't have anything to lose. So I did it, and also I said in Spanish the team's name. I said Los Titanes de Tennessee, and that's the first person to do that in Spanish. So
Wow.
yeah, I try to make because we were with Roger Goodell in the Wednesday, after the first round. So I said, I don't want trouble, so I'm going to make a permission to him. But he he told me that I can make a request, and I said, I don't have time for this, and I do it anyway. And it was awesome. It was awesome because what I've said is the Los Titanes de Tennessee Select is the traduction of the Titans of Tennessee.
Yes.
Is a brand name, a new brand name with
Hmm.
all that changed logo, and it was awesome because it it fits perfectly.
Yes.
And then I said, Arriba los Titans is the traduction of Titan Up. Mm. And Viva Mexico. So it was so proud, because it was like, you guys, all Americans, you are so patriots, and we are too.
Mhm.
We are too. So um, I love the football, but I love my country, but it's something that it can be similar to you guys.
Yeah. That is so cool, man. I appreciate you sharing that experience. Were you able to meet Nicholas Singleton, whom you introduced as that draft pick?
No, he was not there. He was not there,
That's right.
but I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah, he's going to be a
Yeah,
special one for you for
I need
sure.
to get that jersey. I need to get that jersey, because I have this is the card that
Oh, yeah.
That's
I'm
awesome
going,
they gave it to you.
I'm going to show you guys. So
Did they frame it, or were you able to get one for yourself?
no, I
Wow.
frame it
That's awesome,
That's
for
man.
so cool,
myself.
man.
Yeah,
Wow.
One of one right there.
That
yeah.
is, man. That's amazing.
I don't want.
That is amazing.
So I thought it was funny about the draft that so obviously you were in the thick of it. So I don't even know, you might not be aware that this happened. So Jeff Simmons went to Pittsburgh for the draft and he had a pick. Well, they traded his pick, and it was so funny because he was on the broadcast talking about how he didn't know. He's like, I drove here. He's like, I don't know if I'm going to get to make a pick or not. Did you
Yeah.
hear about that happening?
Yeah. We hear them, and I think because we trade a fifth, I don't remember, a fifth for the second, and I don't know, because I was like him, because the international fans select the fifth round. So we didn't have a fifth now. And I said, well, and then that day of the Saturday, I thought that Sheamus is gonna
Yep.
to announce the pick before me, and it was a surprise because Roberto Carmona was selected by an NFL person. Not even for Sheamus or me. Sheamus was in Ireland, and I was there, and that was an error of the organization.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow, I
That's
didn't know that.
crazy, man.
yeah. It was for me, the Roberto Carmona, that it was that it belongs to me, but I don't know what happened.
That's interesting. It's also funny that they'd flub it up that much.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy. You're probably sitting there like, wait a minute. What about my pick?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. So did you have any other questions, Van?
I was going to ask one last thing about that. You talked about the inner circle down there. So, had you met any of those other fans, or was that the first time for you meeting all the other Titans fans that you spent time with down there? And how cool was it to hang out with them?
That was the first time I met Scooby and Dustin. Now it's great friends. And another couple, some other couples, I don't remember their names, but it was a great experience to know each other, because the Wednesday night, the team, it was Christian Kudoka and Kobe. Kobe was name. I don't remember. I'm too bad for the names. And they told us, they invite us um, drinks in the hotel bar, and I met them. In Was an incredible persons.
Hmm. That's cool.
Yeah. We hang the other days, and in the inner circle, we have a such atmosphere right there, that real fans.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a
Absolutely.
bonded experience that you guys can share for the rest of your life. So that's pretty awesome. So yeah, I just wanted to ask that, TJ, before you continued.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So moving on. So we did have one last question, and that is, so what do you expect out of the 2026 Titans? You got any predictions or anything?
I don't know, guys, but this draft, I don't know. The draft is a coin flop, but this time, I'm a believer that these players are going to be team changing. You
Mm.
know, Cornell Tate, we already see him play in in the how do you
The
say?
OTA practices.
OTA.
That's right. Thank you. And he's a real playmaker, and he can be the next AJ Brown.
We're
Mhm.
built different in
Without a
Ohio.
doubt.
I'll tell you that right now, Armando. We're
Yeah.
built different in Ohio. These Buckeye wide receivers. I'm in the thick of that. I'm very familiar.
I like the Buckeyes. I have a few jerseys of Eddie George, so
Yeah.
I'm a big Eddie George fan. big Eddie.
Hey, that's what you guys have in
Yeah.
common, man.
That's
Yeah.
what brought me to the Titans, 1996. That's a
Yeah.
funny story. We
Wow.
don't have to get into it too deep, but I mean, the funny story about it is I was like, when I was a little kid, like I could not make up my mind, man. I was like, I like green. I'm the Jets fan. I like Tigers. I'm a Bengals fan. Well, eventually I got old enough to like really understand football. I really love it. So I decided, being a Buckeyes fan, loving Eddie George, I was like, wherever he gets picked, that's my forever team. Then it was the Oilers. And then all of a sudden it was the Titans.
Yeah. It's similar for me.
Exactly.
And Eddie George is, I don't know. What needs to happen to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
I hope to be alive to present that moment.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree 100%. So, I'm going to ask it in this way. Do you think the Titans in 2026 have a chance at turning this around and being in the conversation to get into the playoffs this year?
We're going to be better than last year.
Yeah.
I can bet you. I
Yep.
don't know if we could make it to the playoffs. I don't know. I maybe some wild card, but I'm a believer. And I'm a believer in that draft class, in this draft class,
Mm.
because first of all, I was there, and second of all, uh, these players are hungry.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we are too, man. I totally agree. I think like these new players are adding a culture. And also, the thing I like what Borgonzi does is he's bringing players from teams in college that have expectation of wins.
Yeah,
Winning teams in college. And so, these guys are coming to the pros with that same expectation on themselves. And so that's only going to be better for the team, honestly.
yeah,
So, yeah, we're very excited about this year, and very hopeful to see what the Titans can do on the field. And yeah, I agree, Armando. We're going to be better, and that's a
yeah,
good way of saying it.
yeah. I am 100% of that. I know that we are going to be better, and this could be the first year of history in the
Mm,
process, because I know that when we open that new stadium, is going to be a more efficient team.
yes,
I'm sure of that.
yes. Well, before we get out of here, Armando, for the Titans fans that watch this that aren't connected with you, why don't you tell us how to find you through social media and how to find your group in Mexico City so that people can follow you guys and connect with you?
Okay, but yeah, I'm Armando Faril in all the social networks. Farai double L. Um, you can find me on TikTok, on X, on Facebook, on Instagram, and I do some videos, especially in TikTok, and I have my own podcast. Okay, it's called Batalla de Titanes. It's the first podcast in Spanish, specialty in the Tennessee Titans. We started that podcast in 2020 when the pandemic
Hmm.
was starting. So we have 6 years. We 6 years now.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah. It's a huge community. We have more than 700 followers. I know it's not too much, but if you can if you can compare with other teams fan clubs here in Mexico, it's a lot. It's
Mm-hmm.
a lot, and we do podcasts, we do memes, we do videos, and we try to connect to all the Spanish Titans fans. So because everybody everybody thinks that he's alone, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, we're not. We we try to make we used to make two podcasts live in two in a week, two times a week,
Mm-hmm.
and it was awesome to connect because we can do it at 8 p.m. on a Friday night, and sometimes it was 2 a.m. in the morning, and the people still watching us and
Diehards.
commenting us, and it was like support group, like a
Yes.
double A.
Yes.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It sounds like I need to remind everybody watching in America that we need to tap into some of that passion that you guys have.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, guys, you need to be here to to feel the
Yes.
atmosphere that the Mexican Titans fans has, but because there's we are so much difference. We are too loudy. We are too drunk. And
I like rowdy. I like rowdy. That's good.
TJ, did you have anything else for Armando?
No, man, I just wanted to say I appreciate you for coming on, making time to talk to us. Like one of the kind of goals me and Van had just in creating the Titan sector is just creating a place for Titans fans to connect. And that's not just in the States, that's everywhere. So having you on here bridges that gap. You know what I mean? Get to learn some more about each other and just interact and be fans of this team we've loved for so long. So I really appreciate you, man.
thank you, TJ. Thank you, Paul, and thank you to all the watchers. Excuse my English. Sorry. I'm still
Oh, you've
learning.
done great, man.
It's not easy. It's not easy. I live here. All my life I was live here. And it's not easy.
Like Van said, you're better in English than we are in Spanish, so we
Yeah,
cannot
yeah.
even judge. So.
It's a judgment-free zone. But yeah, Armando, I echo what TJ said, man. It's an honor to have you on here just as another fan and, just one of the Titans brethren. I really appreciate you taking time out of your night and your busy schedule and everything going on in your life to join us. And hopefully we can do this again, maybe even during the season. We can touch base with you and see how you
Yeah.
guys are partying down there. It'd be awesome.
Anytime. It works to better my English, and so
Hey, that's a win-win.
Right.
yeah, it's a win-win.
Well, everybody, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Titan Sector and this episode. We appreciate you guys very much. And as always, I want to remind you guys to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. Make sure to check out Armando on his social media. Make sure to follow him and support what he's doing down there in Mexico City and that entire community that they are building and have built so successfully. We absolutely loved hearing about it today. And we really hope that you guys also enjoyed this episode and some insight into our international fan community in Mexico City. So as always, we appreciate you guys tuning in and we can't wait to see you next episode. We'll catch you later.
Thank you. Arriba los Titans.